What is up, YouTube, and welcome to yet another Flash video for your audio and visual pleasure. So if you're new to the channel, please do click that like, please do click that subscribe, and also, if you're already subscribed, please do click that bell button so you get to know all about these notifications so you never miss a video. So thank you for watching, people. Hope you're having or had a great Easter weekend. I've been at work, blah, 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 but the videos have still kept coming. So we've got some very, very cool things coming out about The Flash. Incredible news, even though The Flash is actually on break at the moment. So we've had some very, very cool things coming out. I mean, the biggest thing by far is the raft of behind-the-scenes photos that have actually taken place. And this is one of the many, many, many disadvantages of filming a TV show outside on a big city such as Vancouver. I think that's a city. I'm not too sure. I'm probably wrong. Let me know in the comments. So what's happening here is we've had what looks like a funeral scene, and also possibly the explanation of just what will happen to Savitar and what will happen in the end. So this is the 23rd episode of The Flash Season 3 that is being filmed. It's the finale, which, well, is going to give us a huge insight as to just what is happening. Even though we have about 4 episodes left of the season, we're getting a big insight as to just how the Flash will end, what the final showdown will be. But the big thing here is that we're getting a new character in episode 19. Now, I did a big video on this yesterday. You can go and check that out on my channel as well. I talked about Anne Dudek, who is coming to join the show as Tracy Brand. She was previously Tracy Gold, which is very, very weird that they've changed that name. And I surmise it is possibly to do with the fact that Booster Gold is the other Gold there on the DC universe. So the whole speculation about Booster Gold is rife. I know, obviously, there is a film coming out, but whatever, shut up. So, what is next? Now, something that was really, really interesting about these images is that we saw a very, very big gun being held by Barry Allen himself. It was a huge gun, looks pretty much like the tech in the show. It's got blue all over it. It looks like a very, very huge stage light, to be honest. So I'm really hoping they put some CGI on top of this, because it's not really going to look that cool, to be honest. Now, what is interesting is the fact that, well, this could be the weapon that is used to take down Savitar, and it's not out of the realms of possibility that it is actually something from the comic book. Now, a Speedforce gun has actually been used in the comics. This is in the New 52 version of The Flash, which is where a lot of this stuff is being taken from. And there was a dude called Darwin Elias. Now, Darwin Elias is very interesting. In New 52, this scientist was able to help Barry discover the Speedforce and help him use his body was able to tap into the Speedforce, but his mind was not. So this led to some very, very cool bits, some very cool panels in the comics where he finally started to use his mind in a Speedforce speed. So that was really cool there. And Darwin Elias actually was able to tap into the Speedforce. He was able to use it as a battery. So he used his Speedforce gun. He shot Iris by mistake. He used it on Daniel West. He used it on Barry Allen. And he was able to suck the Speedforce out, so to speak, and was able to use it for renewable energy, which is looking like what they could possibly do. And considering, obviously, Savitar is a very, very powerful speedster, then I don't think it is out of the realm of possibility that they are lifting this from the comics and using it in this way. Now, the question is, are they going to use the same inventor? Are they going to have Darwin Elias on the show? I really do kind of hope so, because I thought Darwin Elias was a very good character in the comics. I really enjoyed his role. I liked the dynamic between him and Barry. I thought it really did work. However, the problem here is that a lot of the things that Darwin Elias allowed Barry to discover or helped him discover, all this has already been discovered on the show. So there's not really much need for someone who is going to enlighten Barry like this. Now, there possibly is a need, but I don't think they are going to copy this. I think they are going to use the gun. But the question is, where is Barry actually going to get that gun from? And my answer is the future. So I think he is going to go to the future and find out about this gun and then use it. But my question is he actually going to use it? Because we saw HR on the roof with this gun thing, I believe, earlier on when we found out about this future issue with Savitar killing Iris. So I think he will be the one to actually use it against Savitar, and that is possibly, which is what they were trying to do. They were trying to use Barry's distraction and shoot him. Maybe a bit out of the loop there, a bit of a reach in my opinion, but I definitely do think they are going to use this Speedforce gun from the comics. They're going to use it on Savitar to rip his speed off, and then I think it's going to be used for evil in another season as well, because obviously these things are always, this technology is always used for evil. So the question is, I do think maybe it could be this mysterious genius of Tracy could be the one to invent it. I'm not too sure, I'm not too cemented on that, but I am cemented on the fact that they are going to use a Speedforce gun to take out Savitar, in my opinion. So that is it for this video. Please do drop a like, please do subscribe, and I'll see you soon, and goodbye.